I haven't done a condo specific video in a little while, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to kind of break down the current state of the Toronto condo market. First of all, welcome back. My name's Tom. I run a real estate team here in Toronto. And if you want to book a call with me, a buyer consultation or a seller consultation, just go to the link below and book in a time that works best for you. But this video, I want to break down the condo market. What is going on in the Toronto condo market? Because a lot has changed. As a realtor that works in downtown Toronto, and in 2020 we were number 3 in the entire city for downtown Toronto condo sales, I see a lot of what is happening and how the market has changed drastically from middle of last year to just past middle of 2021. And as of right now, condo prices have gotten back to where they were just before the pandemic. So February 2020 was the peak of the condo market. And in the 416 area code, your average sale price was like $725,000 then. As of right now, going into September of 2021, our average sale price is back up to about $720,000. But here's what's interesting. If you are a buyer and you took advantage of the sluggish condo market in 2020, and you bought a property in October of 2020, which, as we know now, was the last month that condo prices kept going down before they started really rocketing back up again, you would be up $50,000 or 8% today if you bought October 2020 to September 2021. For our downtown condo sales this year, we've had multiple offers on pretty much everything. And sometimes it was only 2 or 3 offers, but it's still people that were fairly competitive. And on the higher end of the spectrum, we had properties that had over 10 offers on them. Okay, and that's all great. So the condo market is back to where it used to be. But what's the point of this video? Well, I want to talk about what it would actually mean for you as a potential condo buyer or seller in Toronto, and a few factors to keep in mind as we keep going. Now, the first one is this, and I've talked about this in other videos before, but the gap between the average condo, which is like $720,000, and the average detached property in the 416 area code is still $1 million. $1 million, because the average detached is about 1.7. That $1 million gap used to be about $700,000 before the pandemic. So condos have a year of growth to catch up to all the other asset classes. Because in 2020, detached properties, semi-detached properties, townhouses, they continued to sell very, very well, where condos fell about 10% from February to October. And when we see this large a price gap, especially in like a year and a half of a price gap going up $300,000, there's so much more room for growth on the condo side of things than there potentially is for other property types, at least in the short term moving forward. So if I had to break down what I think will continue to happen with condos is, first of all, we still have very limited inventory. Right now, if no new properties came to the market, all of the downtown condos would sell out in about a month and a half. Just to give context to that, in October of 2020, that number was 5.5 months. So our inventory has completely come down, and there's actually been more sales than there was last year as well for condos, and more inventory, they're just selling faster. So last year, you'd have a bunch to choose from, but they wouldn't sell. So then they'd add to the inventory every single month. This year, we actually have a lot to choose from, but they're selling in a week. And we'll end it with this. Okay, there's 3 types of people that buy condos, and that's why people love them so much, specifically in the urban centers like Toronto and Vancouver. Number 1, your first-time home buyers. They are affordable. And your investors. Number 2, your typical downsizers. They want that large floor plan, typically older building. And then number 3, you want the luxury market. And something interesting from August of 2021 is only 6% of all the condos that sold that month sold over $1 million. If you've watched this far in the video, I just want to say thank you, and I'd love to know what you think. Where do you think the condo market is going moving forward from now? And if you like this type of real estate content, click that subscribe button, hit that bell, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, one last thing. Home is where your story begins.